Well, a very warm welcome to you on a balmy evening in Foxborough, Massachusetts. This is the Gillette Stadium, 20-odd miles southwest of downtown Boston, and you don't need telling who that is. Pele is here to oversee the prestige-friendly of International Week between the upcoming and increasingly excited World Cup hosts Brazil and their European cousins from Portugal, represented by their all-time icon, Eusebio, who also meets the teams. Well, Brazil arrive here fresh from an effortless stroll against Australia back home at the weekend. That 6-0 win was achieved without Hulk, Dani Alves, Oscar or Fred. And in addition to those absentees, tonight's stiffer task must be undertaken minus Marcelo, who hobbled off injured in Brasilia. Maxwell comes in. Portugal's chaotic and dramatic victory in Belfast on Friday came at a cost. Cristiano Ronaldo's match-rescuing hat-trick rendered him fit only for a prompt return to Madrid, and Helder Postiga's dismissal means they rehearse without him now in anticipation of his suspension. So into the attacking unit come First meeting since a rather anticlimactic goalless draw in Durban at the last World Cup. Oddly, by the time they met in that group stage game, there was nothing on it, and yet somehow this friendly seems to have garnered a meaning which that competitive one didn't have. The referee is one of the brightest, youngest and best from the MLS, 26-year-old Juan Guzman. "275 days, less than 40 weeks to go now before the next really big game for Brazil, the game that will launch their World Cup in Sao Paulo in June. Hoisted forward by Thiago Silva. Neymar was interested, and Pepe is obviously irritated by his closest to that event, and Neymar is in the book.
Well, I think he just gives Pepe a little shove. He knows that he's not going to get to the through ball, and as Pepe tries to just block his run, he gives him a little shove as the goalkeeper claims the ball. You watch it here. Look, it's shoulder to shoulder, but he pushes him into the path of the goalkeeper, and obviously Patricio goes over the top of him, which is a very, very dangerous fall. I think Neymar's protecting himself, but the shove definitely pushed him into the goalkeeper.
Nani. Saw the dash again from Raul Morelos. What a bright run that was. That's a poor giveaway to Veloso. Outrushed Thiago Silva, down by Maicon. Morelos is there and nicks it home.
Well, he's made 3 runs. A header hits the post, a run where he doesn't receive the pass, and on the third one he makes the run and he takes a chance. It's an unbelievable block from Thiago Silva, but the ball goes up in the air and it's Maicon that just completely loses his bearings. He takes the chance to head it back to the goalkeeper. Morelos making the run, is on it like a shot and puts Portugal in the lead. Great opportunism.
Raul Morelos has started the game with great energy, great verve, and with great anticipation. He became aware of a potential catastrophe for Maicon, and he pounced on it on the night when he wins his 70th international cap. He is the brightest button in the box to snatch his 9th international goal.
Well, he took a chance and it paid dividends for him. I'm not so sure whether Maicon actually got a call, because you could see his clear intention was just to look at the ball as it's dropping out of the sky.
Bernard. Neymar. Out by Patricio, taken up by Bernard, who's gone over the goalkeeper and demonstrated a certain willingness to take a tumble. Referee, I don't think, has been taken in, though Bernard is continuing to try and convince him that there was a foul.
Just a dive. He miscontrolled it as he tried to just take the ball to the outside of the goalkeeper after Patricio's fumble. You can see here, good angle here, clips it away.
Oh,
absolutely
dear.
no, the referee should certainly pull him up on that, but
Neymar's corner, and there is the equaliser in next to no time from Thiago Silva, who rose with majesty at the back post to draw Brazil almost instantly level.
well, we were saying that Philip Scolari's team were being asked a few questions by Portugal, but what a fantastic response from his team. Neymar corner that really is whipped in well to that far post, and Thiago Silva, there was only going to be one winner of this header. Look at the way he attacks it, 2 or 3 strides, great jump, and really powers the header into the back of the net to get Brazil level. I think we've got a game on our hands here.
Super game. We've had just a quarter of it. We've had a goal each. The second of them, Thiago Silva's second international goal. The first was against the USA last May. The second is in the USA for the Paris Saint-Germain man. Not averse to a shot from distance. There's Vieirinha. Nani! Close.
Well, Peter, there's that cross again from the right-hand side. They've worked the ball into a crossing position. It really is whipped in with real quality. And Nani just gets across the front of Maicon, and really from there, he would be expected to hit the target. And had it been on target, it would have been in the back of the net, because that is a glorious off-fullback. Good work from the keeper.
Here he goes again, Neymar. Oh, brilliant! Superb solo goal from world football's main man. Neymar all by himself. Just dodged through and insisted on scoring. Brazil have come from behind and lead.
And Peter, that's why he is so exciting. Bruno Alves has tried to knock him out. What does he do? He picks himself up off the turf, and he shows them exactly what he's capable of. Brilliant drive in from the left-hand side. He drew the defenders, he skipped past 2. He drove between 3 on-rushing defenders to fire the ball into the far post, give the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. A really special goal from a very, very special player.
That's what Barcelona spent all that money on. You can see why. He's been kicked and buffeted, hindered and bruised over the first 35 minutes of the game. Neymar. That's a really clever ball, and Joe will finish. Beautifully constructed again by Brazil. The simplest part was Joe's application of the final touch. Maxwell having been sumptuously slipped in by Neymar, and Brazil have a 2-goal advantage now, and Joe just can't help himself. The resurrection of his international career goes on apace, and Paulo Bento has problems.
Well, 2 at the weekend for Joe, and this is an easy one for him to finish, but it all started with Ramirez winning the ball on the halfway line. The counter-attack was swift, and when Maxwell gets to the byline, Joe's in the right place. Beautifully weighted pass by Neymar. Great cross, picking out Joe centrally from Maxwell, and he just bundles it over the line to give Brazil a 3-1 lead.
Joe is in a very happy habit at the moment of being the right fella at the right time in the right place. It's, as you know better than anyone, Clive, what centre-forwards have to have that habit, but he scored a couple of goals in the Confederations Cup as a very late substitute. And that is the lot. It's been a mightily competitive game and a mightily engrossing watch. And Brazil have underlined again that they are finding momentum at just the right time. Scolari and Bento with much mutual admiration and indeed affection. They are good friends, Neymar standing with them, the standout player of the night. And it was he who most decorated a 3-1 win for Brazil, which will delight.
Quaresma, bom cruzamento, Simão pode chutar, chutou, está lá dentro! É golo! Portugal! Simão Sabrasa, de primeira, chutou e a bola só para lá dentro, já lá mora o golo de Portugal!
Para que se perceba que efetivamente este Portugal-Brasil é especial, mesmo sendo amigável, este golo foi muito festejado no Banco de Portugal, onde estão todos de pé, de sorriso aberto e muitos abraços no Banco de Portugal.
Começou com uma má reposição de Elton.
Tudo bem feito. Primeiro o pressing de Nuno Gomes a Elton, a obrigar uma má recuperação, uma má reposição. Depois a recuperação de bola de Miguel. Colocar a bola à frente de Quaresma. Quaresma teve muito tempo para levantar a cabeça, para encontrar Simão, e Simão muito bem na definição do lance depois na parte final. É isto que ele faz também muito bem, diagonais da ala para o meio, que pareceu ganhar a posição ao defesa que o marcava e a concluir na cara de Elton.
Creio que era Gilberto Silva quem aparecia no lance com Simão, tentou chegar lá, mas...
E Portugal acaba...
Os assistentes do árbitro inglês.
O Scolari verá seguramente crescer a sua fama de ganhador depois de, pela segunda vez consecutiva, vencer o Brasil. Isto se confirmar até final, obviamente, este resultado.
E vai fazer outra vez aumentar a saudade aos brasileiros, não é? Livre para Portugal, vai ser cobrado no ataque de Portugal. Hugo Viana, combina com Quaresma, com perigo, vai para o ataque. Atenção, Portugal no ataque. A bola para Hugo Viana. Rebate, está